Good evening and welcome to the UK SimRacers Round 3 MX5 League live from Spa. I am James Parfitt and I will be guiding you all through the action this evening. Broadcast live on the UK SimRacers YouTube channel and using iRacing, the world's premier simulator. So tonight we are at Spa, current track length of 6.93 kilometers. And absolutely set in the rolling hills of Belgium. Absolutely classic circuit with corners such as Pouan, Lacombe, La Source, and don't forget up through El Rouge and Radion. Tonight is going to be some epic racing. Now last week guys, we were at the Red Bull Ring. We have had 2 out of 4 winners or races won by Daniel Hunt. The other race was won by Pete Newman and Jamie Ayres as well. So it was 3 different winners last week out, and it was absolutely incredible racing as always. I will bring up the schedule for you. There you go. So this week we are at Spa. Next week was Okayama. The week after is in Sebring. Then we've got Phillip Island, Brands Hatch, Interlagos, Watkins Glen. And then we round out the season finale, round 10 at Daytona. So what more could you ask for than some absolutely epic racing there? Don't forget guys, if you are on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and turn on the bells for all your notifications on when we go live every single Tuesday evening at 20 to 8 the stream starts. I will be seeing you at 10 to 8 as always. Now tonight, guys, first up we have got just me in the booth. Poor Tyler Oldham is unfortunately feeling under the weather this evening, so we have got just me, so I will catch all the action as best I can and bring you the best of the action and all of the racing, all of the overtakes, and don't forget all of the incidents that happen. Right, so here we are guys, we've got about 8 minutes left of practice to go, and currently we've got Pete Van Gaal setting the fastest time on a 2:45.57. Now the format, guy, we are doing 4 15-minute races as always every single Tuesday evening, so there will be 4 races brought to you on a Tuesday night, classic MX5s. What more can you ask for? And it's going to be absolutely incredible. Now we've got Mike Wortman joined us this evening for the race as well. So Mike is here, so welcome Mike, thank you so much for joining us. We will bring you up the standings, the leader of the AMs and the pros. Now the AMs are in blue, the pros are in yellow, okay, so let's not forget that. And with currently 22 cars on track battling it out around this classic Spa circuit, we are going to be in for an absolute epic treat. Now obviously we will bring you interviews after guys from the race winners as well, so that tune in, stay in, we can hear from the drivers directly. All the ones that obviously have been involved in the racing this evening. Now normally we get the good old Carl Jacklett comes and joins us. Now we'll keep an eye on Carl and see how his race goes, because he normally comes in and has a chat with us at the end of the race. Maybe we can get some others in tonight as well. That would be absolutely incredible, wouldn't it? You know, have some different drivers in the booth. But there we go, we're on board with Mike Wortman. He is from Optical Blue. Guys, I just want to check something because I got this funny feeling the delights of iRacing has reset something for me, so give me 2 seconds. Yep, good job I checked it, because as per normal, iRacing sets my field of view and set it out to 144, which means gives the drivers very long arms, and we don't like very long arms. Yeah, so there you go. We just have to reset it every single time. Don't ask me why, it's really quite annoying, but they decided it's going to be worth resetting every single time. So yeah, so that's absolutely incredible. And I normally get reminded from that from producer Tyler. Unfortunately, Tyler's not here. So he didn't remind me, which means I had to remember on my own. And as per normal, guys, I've just remembered. Well, there you go. It's all set now, ready to go. And as I say, currently Pete Van Gaal is top on a 2:45.57. Jamie Ayres second, 2:45.95. Steve Hefford in third, 2:46.16. So the top three locked out by Team Momo this evening. Wow. That's incredible. And who are we going to talk to? Because Mike Waltman, who normally comes and joins us in chat, has a chat with us as the evenings goes on, is racing this evening. So, yeah. So, you know, if you are here, say hi. If you're not here, come and say hi anyway. And come and join us. Come and join us for this evening. As I say, it will be some absolutely epic racing. Don't forget, guys, it is Spa. Do you know what I mean? You've got Spa. We've got the bus stop chicane. We've got Les Sources. We've got El Rouge. And, you know, they're just corners that are so absolutely incredibly memorable. And also as well, we're on the endurance pits. So we've got the long exit out, as we can see, coming out of the pits as well. So there is that long exit out of the pits. So they're coming out right in the top of El Rouge and Radion, right before the Camel Straight. And we want to make sure that obviously they all come out safely. We've just seen Cesar Rizzo, who is another one that's not really been about this evening. So, you know, welcome in, Cesar. I hope you're well. You can see Daniel Hunt is on track. Currently, he's battling up with car number 42, which is Carl Jacqueline. As we see Steve Hefford there, big off track. Not going to lie. And we've just had an incident with Pete Newman. So let's have a look and see what Pete's been up to. There you go. He's just come out the top of the pits. That is the exit down Camel Straight. Right at the top of the hill. I'm not really sure what Pete's doing there. Just one of them moments where he's probably looking at something else. And ends up basically off the track. Which is, I've done that. I've got to be honest. I've looked up at the timing tower, or my times above my head, and next thing you know, I'm on the grass. So, you know, we got to be careful, because the last thing we want is basically to be putting it into the wall. As we see Hefford and Hunt side by side. Oh, Steve Hefford taking a different line than everybody else. You know, don't worry about it, Steve. It's fine. You just go round that bus stop, however you would like. But there you go. So we'll keep an eye on all the action. We've got about 3 minutes left, guys. Okay, so 3 minutes left of the action this evening. Now, on the reverse grid, it will be top 18 will be reversed for race 2. So that would be absolutely incredible. So we'll just keep an eye on the reverse grids as well, because we do have reverse grids. So we will keep an eye on that. And, you know, because at the end of the day, there's nothing like spicing up the action like a good reverse grid. And that's what happens here this evening at the UK SimRacers MX5 League. There are reverse grids involved. So, yeah, we will keep an eye on that one. But all in all, guys, it's going to be an absolutely epic evening of racing. We've got 4 races, okay? So we've got races 1 and 2. And then, as we see Steve Hefford get a big slide on there. That's never good, as he's heading round down into reverse, and yeah, turns the little MX5 into a hovercraft. So we've got 4 races. So we've got 1 and 2 from the first session, and then we'll swap sessions and bring you race 3, and then we'll swap sessions and bring you race 4, because it causes it causes problems when we do the last 2 together. So there you go. So we are 45 seconds away from qualifying, so be aware that it will be starting very shortly. Don't forget, guys, as well, you can go back and watch the videos from last week's race at Suzuka, which will be absolutely incredible. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to turn on them bells for notifications, okay? So you will see all the action there. Don't forget as well, we've got Okayama coming up. I cannot wait for Okayama. I love that. It's currently where the Advanced Masters are this week in the officials, and I've done a couple today, and they've been okay. But then again, there's been the P Cup, and that hasn't been going so well for me. I've got to be honest, the P-Cup has been a little bit hit and miss for me today. That's currently at Summit Point. Now, I love the track. Unfortunately, the track and the other cars on it don't love me. So it's, yeah, been a little bit hit and miss, but there you go. It is racing for you. So as we can see, Steve Heffer just coming out of the pits at the moment. As you can see, we're up this long exit up the hill. There you go, Van Gaal as Hefford leads us out of the pits. As you see, the exit is right into the Kemmel Straight, so the drivers will have to be on top of their game if they're going to make it out of there successfully, because obviously the people are coming up the hill, so obviously you've got to be a little bit careful, just a little bit. But I'm sure these guys will be on top of the game, and there will be no incidents going into Kemmel. Okay, so yeah, let's make sure that we don't have any incidents, boys. I'm sure you won't. I'm sure it will be amazing. I'm sure everything will go really well, and you know, no problems at all for these top drivers of this UK SimRacers League MX5 every Tuesday evening. Okay, every Tuesday evening. So it is a weekly league. We've got 10 rounds of action for you coming up. Okay, 10 rounds of pure action coming up. And if we have a look, let me know if you are watching this back in the comment section, what is going to be your favourite circuit you're looking forward to, because we have a Spa this week, Okayama next week, then Sebring, then Phillip Island, then Brands Hatch, then Interlagos, then Watkins Glen and Daytona. Okay, so if you're watching it back and you do think, oh, actually, I think Okayama might be my favourite circuit, or the very bumpy, tricky Sebring might be my favourite, let me know in the comment section below, and we will respond, and I will respond as well. Now, out the coming tracks, I've got to be honest, Interlagos is up there as one of my favourites, along with Sebring. Okay, I do love Sebring. It is bumpy, don't get me wrong, but I do love Sebring. I think Sebring is one of them tracks that you either love or you hate, and I really don't mind it. It's not love, but it's not hate, and yeah, it's just one of them that I enjoy driving around. So, you know, that's I would say, out of them, Sebring or Interlagos, they've got to be the ones for me. So make sure you're putting in the comment section what is your favourite circuit. Okay, and let me know in the comment section below once you finish watching it, or if you want to pop it in there before, you can do as well. So that would be absolutely incredible if you can. And yeah, I'm sure we'll have some debates about it. I'm sure some people have got, like, they like Watkins Glen, for instance, or they like Phillip Island, or Brands Hatch. You know, Brands is one of them circuits that people enjoy so much of. Might be Brands. Who knows? But definitely let us know, guys, which one is your favourite circuit. And, why not? Why not let us know? There you go. So, here we go. So, we're on board with Van Gaal. He's coming up along Kemmel Straight. He is the first out of the pits and is the first one looking like he's starting his outlap. Now, the only trouble for Pete Van Gaal is he's got to set his time on merit, because he hasn't got the draft like Jamie Ayres, Steve Hefford, Jason Morris behind him. So whatever he's going to set completely on his own with 11 minutes remaining. As we see Daniel Hunt there just making a move past, I believe that was past Pete Newman in the back, to take the position on track. So you'll get a good idea of where the times will be with Pete Van Gaal, but also, Ayres, Hefford, Morris, Hunt and Newman. Obviously we can expect more. I would say you can expect faster times, but that's not derogatory on Pete Van Gaal. It's just unfortunately that Pete has come out in first place. He's opened up a gap, so hopefully Jamie Ayres won't be getting the benefit as much as he would do from the draft. I've seen a couple of races this week where the draft in Spa in a GT3 event last week, and it literally made no difference whatsoever to the draft, unless they were literally within about 3 tenths. And even then they had to be right up behind. So it literally, at one point, the draft was just null and void for certain GT3s. But I'm sure we'll get the first time across the board from Pete Van Gool. We'll have a look on board with Pete as he comes down. Blanchimont now. He's going to take the left-hander. Oh, no, that's not a way you do that one, sir. Not one we see regularly from Pete Van Gool. That's a mistake that's not always, not the best, I think. As we see it on board with Jamie Ayres now. First gear we go. Around the bus stop chicane and hard on the throttle. Now obviously, as you can see, because we're on the endurance side, the lap doesn't stop here. It goes off round the corner and then down. They've set time 2:45, but this is where they should be starting from, I would have thought. He says apprehensively, because I'm looking for the tower. There it is. But the times start coming on, and Rizzo set the fastest time at the moment, 2:45.89. So I have to keep an eye on Rizzo there and see how he's doing. There you go, car number 47. Currently one of the privateers on track. Now we've got teams as Optical Red, Momo, Results Clothing, iRacing Team, Optical Blue, Optical Green, Work Guard by Result, as well as in the mix of DOF Reality, Sim Racing Studios there with Pete Newman. Daniel Hunt is there, and we've got Pure Sims Esports with Pete Newman. So there you go. Some epic teams are seen, and get some amazing races as well. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good night. And where else can we do it apart from Spa? You know what I mean? So it's Spa at the end of the day. One of the most iconic tracks on the racing calendar, whether you're in F1, GT3, F3, F4, or any other car. Spa is just Spa. And there's sometimes you have to say a lot about a track and really talk it up, because it's not a track, as for instance, say Phillip Island, that people are aware of. And generally, you know, everybody knows Spa. Everybody's driven Spa. Everybody's raced round here, thinking how cool it would be to drive here in real life. And I think it'd be one of them tracks that's going to be epic. I'm very excited about the changes that currently happening to the circuit, with them making changes to the corners or extending gravels and things. I think by the time it's finished, it's going to look absolutely epic. It has needed a facelift for a while. It's been in its current state as it is for a while, and I think to jazz it up a little bit, make it look a little bit fresh. Spa deserves it. It's Spa. You know, they've got to jazz it up. So as you see Rizzo here, he is behind Van Gool. Van Gool on track. Didn't hit a time, and he's not going to do one again because of that off track that he's just received. Don't forget as well, if you're new to this series, the off track in qualifying doesn't give you the right to have a lap. It nullifies your lap, as I've just been attacked by a flying bug that has just literally launched at me, scared the living bits out of me, as whatever that was has just jumped flying full bore at me. I think there is some form of jumpy hoppity skippity thing in my house around my current rig, yeah, it's just come flying at me. So that's an interesting situation to have, not one that I wish would repeat itself. And I'm currently just brushing myself off to make sure this bug is still not attached to me. I don't think it is, but that's something I'll have to keep an eye on. Flying bugs in the middle of the booth. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Commentator under attack by a flying bug. It looked more, to be honest, like a grasshopper or a cricket. So maybe with the door being open, there's been an invasion of a hibbity-skibbity in my house, and I'm hunting around for it. I can't actually find where he's gone. I'm sure he might appear out of nowhere. So if you hear me scream mid-broadcast, that will tell you why, because obviously I've had bugs fly at me. Anyway, back to the racing. We still got Rizzo on pole position. Martin Sampson there coming in second with a 2:45.9. That's absolutely incredible. 1,000th of a second between Rizzo and Sampson. And then Newman just a little way back, 3,000ths of a second behind him. Pete Newman there on 2:45.93. So the racing's going to be close tonight. Really looking forward to it, and I think with about 4.5 minutes left, the guys will get, depending where they are on circuit, Pete Newman is coming round Paul Ferrer, so he might get maybe one more lap in before the time finishes. But you know, let's just see how it goes. Sorry guys, this bug has really freaked me out, I've got to be honest, because it just kind of launched at me off my desk, which is a little bit weird. Not going to lie, when bugs come flying at me, it's not something I look out for or love. So yeah, I might have to be stomping around in the booth in a little while when I spot the little critter that decided to come and attack me. So we've got Jason Morris is top of the arms. You can see that by the graphic at the top of your screen. Okay, so Jason Morris there is top of the arms currently, and he's got Craig Jones right behind him, and as I say, Cesar Rizzo is on pole, so it brings a new dimension this evening with Pete Newman now general consensus that has won pretty much every single week. So Newman there normally comes out victorious in one of the races, if not all of the races, maybe even 3 like the other week. So, you know, there's been a lot of action, guys, and as I say, if you have missed any, please go and have a look at the YouTube videos, because they are all up on the UK SimRacers YouTube channel. So please go and have a look back and see some of the absolutely epic racing that's happened before in previous weeks at Suzuka and at the Red Bull Ring. Okay, and then, as I say, we are here at Spa. We jump on board with Steve Hefford going around the exit of Lacombe. Down into Rivage we go. We got Van Gaal, I believe, all the Momo guys there together. Pete Van Gaal, Steve Hefford and Jamie Ayres. So they're all in a line. Charles Kellerman has parked the car. Daniel Wright here from Workguard by Result. As we just jump on board with Daniel, he jumps into the pits. Ralph Cunningham from Results Clothing iRacing Team. He has got Craig Jones in front of him. Also look out for Mick Barry. These 3 are together as well from this one team. Mick Barry, Ralph Cunningham and Craig Jones. They're all in the same team as well. You know, we could look at the fact that they're using team drafting, maybe, to pull them up the table. Something that's a possibility. As we see, Van Gaal is off the circuit, and I know that because obviously the little red line at the top tells me he's gone off. But Mike Wortman has also been off as well. Let's see what happened to Mike. Oh, this is the Rivage. It's just going to run wide, I think. Yep. Mike Wortman now taking it off the side at Rivage and running down there, and just looked like he parked it on the side, to be fair. But Craig Jones, Ralph Cunningham and Mick Barry, these guys are together, as I say, using that team draft to try and help their times. And I'm expecting Craig Jones here to allow Ralph Cunningham through, who has just towed him all the way around the track. So it's definitely going to be on a fastest time. Let's see what Ralph does as we see him go round the bus stop and lead us off down across the time. Let's see what he does. He's on a 2:47.79. How much did it affect him? It brought him up 2:47.42. Oh, as we see Steve Hefford there park it in the middle of the circuit and almost end up with Ralph Cunningham in the back of him. Van Gaal is heading into the pits. Ayres is parking it. Ralph Cunningham, Charles Kellerman is still going round. We've got a little under about 20 seconds left of qualifying. So yeah, and then we will bring you up the results from all the racing and qualifying results. So you've got pole. I got a funny feeling Cesar Rizzo has taken pole, Sampson in second, Newman third, Pete Van Gool in fourth, Steve Hefford will be fifth, if I'm not mistaken. So let's have a look at the current grid position. Cesar Rizzo in first, Martin Sampson second, Pete Newman third, Van Gool in fourth, Hefford in fifth, Morris sixth, Ayres in seventh, Jones in eighth, Vivek in ninth, Maxwell 10th, Cullen in 11th, Kellerman in 12th place, Darrell Wright 13th, Carl Jacklett 14th, Mike Wortman in 15th, Mick Barry 16th, Elise Main 17th, Daniel Hunt is in 18th place, Craig Crawford 19th, Alan Toon 20th, Steve Ansford 21st, and Alan Littler there in 22nd place. Right, as you can see there, the cars are lined up past Les Sources and down the hill. So here we go. We're going to have 15 minutes of racing. You're going to get about 6 laps of absolute epic racing. So let's wait for the lights to show. And then we're going to be away. We're just waiting for Andy Maxwell there to jump on track for us. But we'll go on board with Cesar Rizzo from, he's starting us off, the Italian driver. Just waiting for the lights now. Here we go. We're going to be on red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are green here at Spa, round 3 of the UK SimRacers MX5 League. Cesar Rizzo there leading us off with Martin Sampson in second, Newman third, Van Gool, Hefford, Morris and Ayres leading the front 6 up the hill through El Rouge and Radion we go. If this is going to be the manoeuvres, this is going to be the start of it now. Newman's being pushed out. Oh, Sampson there squeezing the door. That allowed Newman through on the grass. Van Gool there with 3 wide. 3 wide with Newman, Rizzo and Sampson heading down into La Source. Rizzo's in first, third, Newman first, Sampson in second. Is this going to work out? Round Lacoon we go. Hefford there on the inside. There's been an incident in the back. That's Kellerman. Kellerman and Hunt has been involved in a incident. Oh, Andy Littler just squeezes his way through. Daniel Hunt, not so much. Let's have a look at the Craig Crawford incident that brought out the first of the incidents going into Lacoon. There's quite a lot of people in front of him. Oh, unfortunately for him, Kellerman goes round. Oh, Daniel Hunt, Main in there as well. Car number 18 is in there. That's Craig Crawford. So we've got Kellerman, Hunt, Main, Crawford, Littler and Hansford have all been off at the beginning. But why that's been happening, guys, up front is Pete Newman. He says, talking as if it's going to go right. There you go. So Andy Littler is back on track. Pete Newman now out in front with Rizzo. There was a little bit of rubbing there in the background. I heard it in my ear. There's Jamie Ayres and Jason Morris. Craig Jones is going down the order. He's gone round. Poor Craig Jones is gone round in the entrance to Fanier. And unfortunately for Craig Jones, we will have another look at that one and catch what happened. Here he goes, car 29. Alongside, is that Mike? That's not Mike Wortman. Oh, that's car number 14 from one of the Optical Blue Boys. That's Roy Vivek. Unfortunately there, Craig Jones just goes round. Cesar Rizzo is got back out in front. We'll bring you that action in a minute as we head down into Blanchimont, coming down into the bus stop now. Hefford, Newman, Rizzo coming down. Rizzo, Newman's beside Hefford now as they go round the first part of the bus stop, round the second part. Rizzo makes it round cleanly and they are off now on this rundown. Here is Littler going up the inside of Main with Hansford behind her. That's Littler up into 16th place, but back up front here is Rizzo, here is Newman, here is Hefford, here is Sampson and Van Gool, and this is going to be an absolute epic fight from these 3 guys as we head down now through El Rouge and Radion. Will jump on board with a James Parfitt broadcasting chopper. JPP job right there doing the action up through El Rouge and Radion now. Here we go, Rizzo is out in front. I'm expecting Newman to make the move. Newman's caught up into the draft. You can see it closing there visually as the chopper follows and rounds the tree line, coming down Camel into the Lacoon. There you go. Hefford is on the right-hand side. He's sending it free wide. He's not afraid of that. Sampson there as well. Hefford takes... Is he going to take the lead? Is Newman going to give him room going into Lacombe? These guys are side by side. Hefford on the outside. Oh, he's been bullied out the outside by Newman. Sorry, Newman's been bullied there by Hefford. That's allowed Rizzo to come back, but Sampson is on the move now as they go into Rivage. There is Sampson. They're trying to make the move down past Rizzo. They go round behind the cheeries. Let's swap back to the cameraman on the hill doing the job tonight for us this evening, live from Spa. So we've got Hefford, Newman, Rizzo, Sampson, Ayres, Van Gaal. Craig Jones has been off, but I think that was just a result of him going round. It was. But Hefford has had an absolute flying toe up Kemmel there and is swapping places with Newman and Rizzo. And that's absolutely incredible racing from these guys that they made it through successfully and had no issues whatsoever. Unlike, obviously, Charles Kellerman at the beginning of the race. Kellerman there was absolutely slid the car around, and that took Hansford, Littler, Crawford, Main, Hunt in the mix as well. So there was 6 cars involved in the Kellerman spin at the beginning. So Martin Sampson has got some defending to do, and he's got it. Do it now. He's got to do it from Ayres behind. Ayres is on the inside. They're going to go too wide round the last corner of Blanchemont on that run down into the bus stop. Here we go. Ayres is on the outside now. Is he going to keep hold of it? Is Hefford going to make the move? Newman has got past them. These guys swapping backwards and forwards. Let's have a look at the way that Steve Hefford got overtaken by Pete Newman. I'm just trying to find it on the timing tower. Andy Littler's been involved in an incident there. Rizzo trying to defend it from Hefford down into Lasore. Sampson still side by side with Ayres on this run down through Al Rouge. Up now down the base of the hill we go. Ayres is on the right, Sampson on the left. These guys are side by side. We'll have a quick look. Littler's not had a good time of it. Newman's been off track, but I think that's just a little bit of a carry on the outside, and it's registered on this screen. Here we go. Let's have a look as we go jump on board with the chopper down this long straightaway with Martin Sampson there up front. You can see it now. Newman and Rizzo. Rizzo's making his move. They're side by side going down into Lacombe. Rizzo gets the job done. Sampson comes in like a bull. Sampson sent it so far, he almost took airmail. He got past Jamie Ayres, closed right back up into Hefford. And there we go, there's Sampson up into 4th place. Further down the field, we've got Kellerman and Hansford. They were side by side in Hansford, Main, sorry. And Main has taken that position away from Kellerman. There is action all over the track. Andy Maxwell's trying to catch up to the back of Roy Vivek in front and trying to keep hold of Carl Jacklett behind him. Jacklett now you can see down in 10th place. The chopper on board. You're going to switch over now to the cameraman on the hill, who's out there filming all the action on this bright sunny day live from the hills of Belgium. But here we go with Maxwell in the mix up front. We got Hefford now. We got Ayres trying to take Sampson. Ayres makes the move on Sampson as they come around now. Left-hander down to Paul Ferrer. Rizzo in front. Newman second. Hefford third. Littler's had another incident. We'll have a look back at that one really quickly. Oh, that's Littler coming out the pits. I don't think he's recovered from his first one. So we'll go back now down to the leaders. Rizzo in front, Newman in second, Hefford third. Hefford's not afraid to take it free wide. We've seen that already. Is he going to do it again? He's almost trying to bump draft Pete Newman. But he slides out now. Newman on the inside from Rizzo. Here we go down into the bus stop. These guys are side by side. Hefford's in the mix as well. There is Ayres, there is Sampson. These guys are absolutely going for it. Ayres now up the side of Hefford, Newman up the side of Rizzo. That's Newman coming out just in the lead, I would say literally by a bonnet's length. to Rizzo. Ayres has got a lot better run. Is Ayres going to try and make it free wide going down into La Source? They are. Ayres is on the left, Rizzo in the middle, Newman on the outside as these guys go in. Ayres thinks better about it. Newman's gone in deep. Has allowed Ayres through, and here comes Hefford down the hill. Sampson now, Van Gaal, Morris, they're all at it in this MX5 League. Ralph Cullinan is trying to get into the mix. Roy Vervaeke is trying to join up to the back, but look at the leaders. Rizzo, Newman, Ayres, Hefford, Sampson, Van Gaal, Morris. It's a six-way. Here we go. Van Gaal's got a lot better run. He's on the inside now. As we can see, Pete Van Gaal on board with the Parfitt chopper, doing his thing now. Down we go. Look, Ayres has gone through the middle. He split him. Sampson's followed him through as well. That's Newman on the left. That's Ayres and Sampson in the middle. And Rizzo. Oh, there was contact there with Newman. These guys are taking it free ride round Lacombe. Oh, Rizzo now. Sampson up into second place. We'll follow him round on board the chopper. Here we go, down into Rivage. Sampson now in second. Rizzo sent it up the inside. Van Gaal sent it up the inside as well of Hefford. We're going to switch over. Don't like the choppers going behind trees. Can't see anything, Mr. Chopper Man. Can we get a message to the pilot? Let the chopper know. We can't see behind trees, and it's never good. Here is Rizzo now. He's being bump drafted along by Newman behind him. Sampson there trying to get in. Back into that second place. He was so briefly. Van Gaal going around the outside now. Morris runs wide. Morris runs wide. Oh, he ran wide in Pouon. That allowed Ralph Cullinan through and put him right into the mix with Roy Vervaeke, Mick Barry, Darryl Wright, Mike Wortman there on the back of the field. The newcomer for this evening, car number 419. Mike Wortman down in 12th place. You've seen how strong this is. This is like the draft has really paid effect, as we can see Jamie Ayres getting up and away and down. Blanchimont in the lead. One man is not comfortable is the Italian, that is Rizzo. Newman now coming up side by side. Absolutely incredible racing from these two guys. Newman taking the inside. He's got the job done. Can Van Gaal follow Newman through? Van Gaal goes through as well as we're jumping on board with Rizzo coming down into the bus stop. Oh, there's going to be a move on the outside from Hefford. Hefford sent it in so deep. He's like a diver looking for treasure. Absolutely incredible. He managed to stop that MX5, but I am going to say he only just managed to stop the MX5 there, because Steve Hefford sent it from so far back. He needed not one stamp, he could have licked the envelope and put two stamps on it. It was an incredible send. But Hefford now up into fourth. Rizzo, though, down in fifth place. Newman in second, Van Gaal in third, Hefford fourth, Rizzo fifth. Ralph Cullinan in sixth place there. And unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a manoeuvre up front. We're going to see it now. We're going to go with Newman because I'm expecting Van Gaal to make this move. All the while, though, the little secret assassin up front, Jamie Ayres, has made a gap, and he's made a gap of about 1.7 seconds, which means he's not in this mix. You can see Van Gaal visually taking it out, just pushing along Newman. Here is Hefford and Rizzo. Jones is going to get in there. Ralph Cullinan, sorry, he's going to stick his nose in there. Van Gaal backs away from Newman. Rizzo and Hefford are side by side. Going into Lacombe. Out the exit now on that run down into Rivage. Ralph Cullinan really looking tasty in the mix. Martin Sampson's dropped down to 7th place now. Absolutely stellar job from these guys. As we can see, all the leaders from the Pro is Ayres. From the AMS is Mick Barry currently at the moment. But Van Gaal and Newman have got to work together. They've got to be like the peloton, trying to catch the leader at the Tour de France. Otherwise, Jamie Ayres is a gone. Jamie Ayres is 1.42 seconds up the road, and he will be loving this, as he will be literally away, running his line, not having to drive defensively, not having to worry about what's going on behind him, because technically, as we said there, they are behind him. So Ayres hasn't got to worry. He's got to look at opening this gap up. And if he doesn't look at opening this gap up, we could have Newman, Van Gaal, Rizzo, Hefford, Cullinan, Sampson, Barry, all on the attack. You could see them all there. And they're all making differences to each other. one man as well with Darryl Wright. He's closing up to the back of Mike Wortman at the moment. Mick Barry has run wide. That's allowed Roy Verbeek through. Here comes Carl Jacklett in there as well. Barry on the right, Jacklett with the yellow wheels on the left. Car number 42, there was a little bit of contact, not much, it didn't unsettle the car. Can the inside be left open by Morris? Morris has gone wide, like really, really wide, to try and give Mick Barry room. Mick now is trying to jump Mike Wortman. Oh no! Samson! Martin Sampson, car number 80. Set this off. Oh, he got tagged by Roy Verbeek. Carl Jacklett, Morris, Mick Barry, all involved in that. And the rules of team racing, never ever take out your teammate. And unfortunately that's what Roy Verbeek did to Hansford, to Crawford, to Sampson. Oh, his teammate Sampson now, but we've got Ayres here. Last lap of the race. Can Ayres defend this position from Newman? Are we going to see a swap? Van Gaal now, go on the right. He's just pushing his Momo teammate along, trying to get Ayres up beside Newman again to take the victory as they're coming down into the coon. Newman got out of shape. Oh, it's contact there. Newman's on the grass. Rizzo in third place, Van Gaal in fourth. These guys too wide, Hefford and Ralph Cullinan. Any single one of these can make a difference to the race, and oh boy am I excited. Oh, is that Rizzo blown an engine? Was that Rizzo who just went poof? No, it was Newman. Newman's blown. He blew up the MX5. We saw it there, the big puff of smoke out the back, and Newman put the MX5 up in smoke. The MX5 did not like the gear change, and unfortunately for Pete Newman now, he is a drop in down the order faster than a stone in the ocean. Pete Newman now going all the way down, he's in the pits. But here we go, out in front with Ayres, then we've got Rizzo, then we've got Van Gaal, then we got Hefford, and then we got Cullinan. Front five having this battle, but it's here that we're going to need to see about what's going to happen here, because I've got this funny feeling Ayres is going to be under attack. Ayres is going to be under attack, and it's not going to go well for Ayres. Carl Jacklett was involved in the Martin Sampson incident in race one. Here we go, Rizzo on the right hand side, Ayres on the right, Rizzo on the left now. Van Gaal just pushing Rizzo through. Push the other side, Van Gaal. You want Ayres to come through. But here we go. They run wide down into the last corner, into the bus stop. Rizzo's got the inside line. Van Gaal is in there. So is Hefford now as well in the mix. Who's going to make it through? Rizzo makes it through. Van Gaal on the outside. Leave a space for Ayres. Oh, Hefford. Ayres. Van Gaal. Van Gaal on the run now. They're going to be looking now. Oh, Morris has gone round. Jason Morris has gone round. But I think Cesar Rizzo just took the flag. He's taken the flag. Rizzo took the victory. Wow, that was just absolutely incredible. Darryl Wright there going across the line. Main, Morris, Jones, Toon, Crawford. I want to have a look at poor Jason Morris's incident in the last corner. He's in there with Wortman. Oh, he takes far too much speed. Hits the sausage and away he goes. That puts Jason Morris all the way down the table. So Jason Morris there, unfortunately. So your winner is Rizzo, Van Gaal, Ayres, Hefford, Cullinan in 5th, Wortman 6th, Maxwell 7th, Darryl Wright 8th, Mick Barry in 9th, Carl Jacklett 10th, Verbeek in 11th, Sampson in 12th, Kellerman in 13th, Morris 14th, Main down in 15th, Jones in 16th, Alan Toon in 17th, Craig Crawford in 18th, Newman 19th, Daniel Hunt 20th, Steve Hansford 21st, and Andy Littler down in 22nd place there. So, yeah, well, that was just absolutely incredible racing from these guys at the UK SimRacers League. Rizzo in first, then Van Gogh. Absolutely incredible. So if you are here, guys, I will bring you up the results one last time. Ayres got third place there. Rizzo was being pushed along by Van Gogh down Blanchimont, and I would have thought it would have been the other way round, unfortunately, but yeah, it was being pushed around, and Rizzo just kind of drafted him along and like pushed it. Basically, Rizzo just got bump drafted by Van Gogh. I don't know why I just didn't say that in the first time. But here we are, guys. We're on a warm-up now. We do have a little bit of time. Little bit of a 10-minute warm-up now between the next one. Newman, Rizzo, Hefford, absolutely incredible battle. Kellerman spilling out at Lacombe and in the first race, and that caused a mighty crash there. Pete Newman blowing up his engine, and unfortunately for Martin Sampson, he was involved in a spin down in the bus stop, which had Jacqueline involved in that one. So yeah, so these guys are unbelievable there. That was just, wow, that was epic racing in race one. And if these are the other two races are like this, buckle in, guys, because this is just going to be absolutely incredible. And it's one of these circuits that you sit back and think, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Don't forget, top 18 reverse for race 2. Okay, so Rizzo will be in 18th place. Van Gogh will be in 17th, and Ayres will be in 16th. So be aware, there will be reverse grid top 18 for race 2. Now, let's just take a breather, because that is absolutely incredible. I wonder if we can get anyone in chat. Can I pull somebody in? Let's see if anybody fancies a chat in the production booth. That would be nice. And we can have a quick chat while people are on the warm-up. So, yeah, let's see if we get anyone in. It is just me this evening, so why not? Do you know what I mean? Let's see who we can have come and join me tonight. Yeah, about race 1, because that was just absolutely incredible. Maybe we can pause. I don't really want to interrupt them. All the drivers are in their own little chats, and the last thing I want to be doing is pulling people in without them coming down and saying, oh, yeah, I'll come down and join you. Because they're talking 1 minute, next they're in the commentator's booth for me. And, well, you know, with about 7 minutes remaining, you know, we've got to be good to have a little bit of a chat with somebody. So let's see if we can get somebody in the booth. I've just sent a message out, so seeing if we can get somebody in and maybe come and have a chat with us. But you know, Hefford's in, by the looks of it, in VR. Van Gogh is in VR as well. Mike Waltman looks like he's also in VR. So you know, we don't want these guys being interrupted while they're in VR. It's not the most easiest thing, but you know, it'd be good to have a chat with somebody. See. Get a message out. Do you know what I mean? Guys at the UK SimRacers maybe able to come down and get somebody to join us. Martin Sampson, just pull somebody in. I don't want to pull somebody in because they're all chatting. Martin, I'll tell you what, why don't you come and have a chat? Come and jump in the booth. I'll pull you in. Should we pull Martin in? Let's pull Martin. Martin is on mute. Martin Sampson, how are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. You?
Oh, not too bad, mate. Not too bad at all. Well, that was an interesting race 1, wasn't it? The bus stop chicane not really kind to use, and neither was Roy Vivek.
No, not today. I got caught in two accidents on the last chicane this time round. So yeah, can't be out. One of those things, but kind of ruined the race a little bit.
You know, general golden rule of racing: never take out your teammate. Have you had polite words with Roy and you know, told him that?
Well, when I was talking about it, he was very quiet, and then I said, "Who was it who hit me?" I didn't see who it was to start with, and Roy very quietly went, "It was me."
Yeah, he kind of sent it out the inside on you at the bus stop, mate.
I think he just missed his braking point by a little bit, but a lot of the damage was already done on my car when Steve Hefford a couple of laps before missed his breaking point and hit Pete Van Gogh, Pete Newman and Pete Van Gogh, and then I went into the back of Pete Van Gogh as well, so I lost a bit of top speed on there as well.
Yeah, but that was an absolute epic battle, mate. It was in second place at one point.
Yes, no, I was really enjoying it. It was really tight, and that, especially at the end of the straights, and that was a bit of slipstream. It was like trying to guess which way to go, and that going 3 wide into some turns and that. So, yeah, it was certainly interesting.
I think this is going to bring a different dimension for the rest of the races, Martin. I've got to be honest, because, you know, going 3 wide down in El Rouge, Radion, and down Camel is scary enough anyway. But when you've also got 3 cars 3 wide behind you, who are literally touching your bumper, because at one point, that's pretty much what was happening. That's got to be a scary thought, sitting in the front of them 3, thinking, please, somebody don't miss your braking point.
Exactly, that's it. Yeah, and you're going down there, you got a car on one side, you got a car on the other side, and you're not even driving the road ahead in that, because you're too busy looking in your mirrors to make sure somebody's not coming up behind you as well. So yeah, it's we were talking, and that's one of the I can't remember who it was, but one of our other guys said it's a bit boring racing with no cars around you, and I was like, I'd rather race with no cars than 5 cars, because it's hard work.
6 cars around you going down Camel, mate. I would be rather racing on my own at that point as well, because I think I would be having a very nervous moment.
I've already had to put my my fans on my rig and all that after lap 1 and all that, because I've started sweating too much already.
Oh, mate, but second, I tell you what, when you were in second, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like a good moment, you know, see somebody else up the front, you know, getting in the mix as well. And you know, it was always going to be a tough job when you've got drivers like Newman, Van Gogh, you know, Rizzo round you. It's always going to be tough anyway. But that,
yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, you held your own. Little bit.
No, I love being amongst them racing and all that, because they're such good racers anyway. So, you know, to be on the same part of the tarmac of them as well, you know, it's quite scary really and all that, because I know how quick they actually are. But with the draft on this track and all that, you know, I'm driving a lot faster than what I normally would, because I'm following them guys and all that. But so yeah, I had a good couple of battles with Pete Newman going around. I think was it at the end of the straight kind of thing, you know, and Rizzo as well. So yeah, it was great fun.
So what's the plans for race 2?
Well, try and
grid, aren't we?
Yeah, try and finish the race without damage. That would be the first thing. You know, it's so difficult, this track anyway, just purely because of the draft that you can get from other cars. So, you know, and it's just trying to be as careful as possible. You know, I went for the first 2 laps without getting an off track, and then of course when I went into the back of PVG, that was the 4X there. So kind of after that, I just went away with it. But yeah. Yeah, if I can finish the race without any damage and get some good points, that's the main thing.
Right, well, there you go, mine. I will let you get back set up. You've got about a minute of the warm-up remaining. Thank you so much for joining us. And
anytime.
Maybe we'll have a chat after the race, but I'll drop you back in with Roy Vivek. Go and tell him James has said, don't take out your team.
I will tell him.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. And you, bye-bye.
There you go. That was Martin Sampson. Come and joined us in the booth this evening. Thank you so much for him for jumping in and having a quick chat with us in this warm-up period. It'll be good like that. We get some more drivers involved in the mix as well. We can have some more drivers come and join us, and maybe we'll do that between the start of race 3. So there you go. But thank you. Much love to Martin Sampson there as well. So we are just waiting for about the last 17 seconds to finish off here, guys, in this warm-up before race 2. And if it's anything like race 1, grab a drink, get some popcorn, sit back, enjoy the racing, and literally listen to me go from 0 to 100, because that was absolutely insanely exciting. Well, yeah, 6 cars, 2 lots of free banked at one point. It was just absolutely amazing. Right, but here we go. This is the end of the warm-up. Now let's bring you the grid up for race 2. Elise Main is on pole position. Jason Morris in second, Kellerman in third, Martin Sampson fourth, Roy Vivek in fifth. Carl Jacklett in 6th place. Mick Barry 7th. Darryl Wright 8th. Andy Maxwell 9th. Mike Waltman 10th. Ralph Cullen 11th. Steve Heffer 12th. Ayres in 13th. Van Gogh 14th. Rizzo 15th. Craig Jones 16th. Alan Toon 17th. Craig Crawford 18th. Pete Newman 19th. Daniel Hunt 20th. Steve Hansford 21st. And Andy Littler rounds us out in 22nd position. So we're going to wait for the lights for race 2. And let's see if we can have another absolute epic race, as we've just had there. Was absolutely incredible. So we're just waiting for Mick Barry to appear on the grid in 7th place. We want everybody on track, Mick. Come on, join us. Current leaders are Main in the pros and Morris in the arms. Here we go. 3, 4, 5 lights. Look for the green on the board. We're away. Elise Main got a big bunch of wheel spin there. Morris is already jumped in the lead. Coming down the hill off the line. Sampson is in 3rd. Here we go. Up through El Rouge and Radion for the first time this evening. Second time in race 2. Up now we go. On board with a chopper. Let's keep an eye on the action. Kellerman, Jacklett, Sampson, Main, Morris, Barry and Vivek. We've already passed the message on to Roy. Don't take out your teammate. Jacklett now is looking like he's squeezing Kellerman. Kellerman's got out in front. Sampson is there. He's made the move into 2nd place. Sampson further back there as Waltman tucked up in the action. He's right alongside Maxwell. He's got the job on Maxwell. Hefford now. How is Rizzo getting on? Rizzo is there in 17th place. 2 down on his grid start. Craig Jones is in the mix as well. Van Gogh and Ayres. This is absolutely incredible. Look at the strewn of cars go round now as we're heading down. Here we go. Round through No Name. Now let's go jump up on front. And Main is still out in front currently. Sampson, Jacklett side by side. Round Pouon we go. Are they guys going to hold it? Sampson gives Jacklett room a little bit. Some would say too much room. Oh, Jacklett now is on the left. Sampson in the mix. Oh, that was Main running slightly wide there as they're coming into Fagnier. Round Paul for her now. Here we go. Main in 1st. Jacklett 2nd. Sampson 3rd. Morris 4th. Barry in 5th. Barry leading currently. Morris is leading the arms now as he's got past Barry. Oh, that was rubbing further back. I heard that. Newman's on the inside trying to make that move. He's got Ralph Cullinan on the outside. Ez is trying to make it 3 wide down Blanchimont. And here we go. 3 wide from these guys again. This is absolutely incredible. Ez, Cullinan, Newman. Newman's on the outside. Newman backs out sensibly there from Ralph Cullinan, who takes the position in front of him. Up front, Jacklett has got past Main. Main is now in 2nd. Sampson in 3rd. Barry 5th. Oh, there was contact there. Where's Sampson gone? That's caused the car park. Darryl Wright, Charles Caliban, Martin Sampson, all involved in that incident. Further back, there's still a lot of rubbing. Further back there, we can hear it. Let's have a quick look while we've got time. Darryl Wright. Here we go. Sampson sends it in so deep he misses his breaking point. Oh! Mike Waltman, Darryl Wright, Kellerman, Sampson. There's further action further back. You can see it now as they all bunch up. Absolutely incredible. Jacklett all the while has made spaces and he's made about 0.8, but that's not going to stop Main getting involved. I'm sure at least Main doing the battle, as we can currently see there. Main is under attack from Morris and Vivek. Coming down now, Morris on the left, Main on the right as they're going into Lacombe side by side. Roy Vivek goes in on the outside. Hefford there made that move further back. Rizzo is now up into 14th, your winner from race 1. Rizzo in 14th. Morris now all over the back of Jacklett. Coming down now, they go through No Name down into Pouon. Jacquelet's under pressure, and he's under pressure from Morris. You can see it there, the leader of the AMs, Morris, the leader of the pros, Jacquelet, and they're not giving each other any form of leeway. No give, none whatsoever. As we're coming down now into Fanier we go. Morris right up there behind Jacquelet. Jacquelet on the brakes, trying to get that car to go round. There was action further back with Ralph Cullinan and Newman and Van Gaal and Hefford. We've just seen Ayres. Here is Hunt. Daniel Hunt has got Andy Maxwell tucked up right behind him at the moment. Maxwell trying to make that move. Look at the inside. Look at the inside. Cullinan is trying to bully Van Gaal off their inside, as is Newman now. Newman's taken to the curb. They're going to be running side by side. Down Blanchimont we go. Newman on the right. Van Gaal in front of us. There is Cullinan behind us, beside us. Rizzo has just pulled draft from Newman. That's got allowed him to get past right. Up front, Morris has got Jacquelet. They're side by side. Oh, there's contact. Jacquelet or Morris going down into the bus stop. They've got to stop. They've got to stop. They've got to stop. What's happening further behind? Morris is on the grass. Morris is gone. Jason Morris is in the pits. He just pitted. Jason Morris went into the pits and has literally just jumped straight in. Sampson's been involved in another incident here. Poor Martin Sampson. Oh, we won't get to see that because I think he's just jumped straight to the pits. Martin Sampson is in the pits. Carl Jacquelet in first. Roy Verbeek in second. Main doing an absolute stellar job in third place. What happened to Morris? That's going to be the one we want to find out. What happened to Jason Morris for him to go around the bus stop and not come back out? He just literally didn't go through. But look at this up front with Newman. Van Gaal on the left. Rizzo being pulled along by Van Gaal. Now you can see Hefford trying to make the move up front over Main. But he's got past Wortman coming into Lacombe. These little MX5s, they're just scrapping like there is no life left tomorrow, and the winner takes the oxygen. It is absolutely incredible. Jumping on board with Hefford, down we go into Rivage. We've got Main in front of us, Vivek in second, Jacquelet leading us off currently at the leader of the pack. Now we've got some of the iRacing guys, Pure Results Clothing together, Mick Barry, Craig Jones and Ralph Cullinan. Ayres from Momo getting all bent out of shape. That's allowed Darrell Wright to come through. Darrell Wright there. Daniel Hunt is at the inside of Ayres at the moment, as is Andy Maxwell, as is Darrell Wright. They are side by side, and we're heading round Pouhon. And we've got about 7 minutes remaining of this race. Up front, Main has just been overtaken by Hefford. Needs to get back on the line. Going down now. Faster than a rock underwater is poor Elise Main, and if he's not careful, it's going to be a few more positions lost. It's got to try and keep composure and try and stay with Steve Hefford, because that's the important thing. If she stays with Hefford, she might be able to get pulled along, but unfortunately at the moment we've got Wortman tucked up right behind her currently, as you can see, coming down into Blanchimont. You can see Jacquelet and Vivek there. Vivek even had to hit the brake as it was coming round now. We're coming round the second left-hander. Hitford's running on the outside. Vivek is dabbing the brakes. Don't leave the door open, Elise Main. That's just inviting the burglar. That is Mike Wortman coming down to take the position. Wortman takes it up front. You can see it. Vivek runs in wide. Jacquelet goes round. Involved with Hefford there. Carl Jacquelet dropping down the order. Currently nestling in 7th place. So Jacquelet there going round at the last corner in the bus stop. But Hefford up front, you can see now, trying to close all over the back of Main. Gets the job done in La Source. That's Hefford. Oh, big go round there. Big go round. Charles Kellerman went round there. Was that on aid of Rizzo, or was that Van Gaal in the middle? Oh, that was Van Gaal. Kellerman and Van Gaal. Jacquelet was involved in that one as well. Poor Darrell Wright had nowhere to go apart from joining the back of Jacquelet. Oh, Carl Jacquelet down in La Source. not having a good race too, and neither is Newman. Newman's in the pits now. Oh, look at that bent out of shape Pete Newman. Oh, there was the initial contact. Let's have a look. Oh, he looks already, he's already bent. He's already bent. When did Newman get that damage? He's already out of shape. Already, I believe that may have been involved in the bus stop incident. Vivek out in front currently. Wortman in second. Hefford in third. Van Gool in fourth place. May now is down in sixth place with Rizzo in fifth. Littler's been off track in that one. Newman, as we already know, Ayres has been off. He's come back on again. Let's have a look and see if we can catch the beginning of where Jamie Ayres went off. Let's see if we can catch him actually just coming back on. Oh, let's see if we can find that one. I want to see that. Poor Jamie Ayres. Was that trying to avoid the La Source incident with Kellerman? It was. There's Ayres. That's Jackley on the outside. Kellerman comes across, tags Ayres. Nowhere to go for Jamie Ayres, and around he goes. This is absolutely wheel bumper to bumper stuff. As you see Hefford running wide there. That was just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hansford is climbing all over Toon at the moment. He's got Toon in front. Toon is climbing all over Maxwell as we're coming down Blanchimont. Let's see how this materializes. There's been some rubbing at the front. I heard it in my ear. Toon pulls out now beside Maxwell. Too wide going down through Blanchimont. Here we go. Toon on the left. Maxwell on the right. Car number 19 coming into the bus stop. Is Toon going to hold that position? Oh, not only is he going to hold it, he's trying to go up the inside of Cullinan. Toon's gone in deep. Toon went in deep. Oh no. Poor Alan Toon went in deep into the bus stop. And unfortunately, I think there, Maxwell and Cullinan. Yeah, Toon goes in well deep. Comes round. Tags Maxwell. Maxwell goes round as well. Excuse me. Poor Alan Toon. But back up front, Vivek here now, leading us off. Mike Wortman has said, thank you very much. Hefford is trying to force a gap like a man with elbows. Rizzo is just taking it free wide now. Hefford is pushing along Wortman. Rizzo's on the inside. Van Gool's trying to get up in there as well. I feel like I'm at Newmarket in a horse race. I don't feel like I'm commentating on an MX5 race. The reason I don't feel like it is because it is crazy. Rizzo now out in front. Rizzo is in front. Wortman in second. Hefford in third. Van Gool in fifth. Vivek there in sixth place. 2 minutes remaining. We're going to have one more of these guys. One more lap. And this is absolutely incredible racing here from the guys at the UK SimRacers MX5 League every Tuesday evening. Don't forget, guys, subscribe, thumbs, bells. Three things that you got to do when you're watching this channel. Subscribe, turn on the bells for notifications, give the video a thumbs up, tell how much you love it, leave it in the comment section. What is your favourite track of the calendar? Look at Kellerman. He looks just like an absolute beaten car there, unfortunately for Charles Kellerman. That is not done his car any favours whatsoever, and poor Kellerman there is now jumped to the pits. Let's see, where was he involved in the Maxwell? He wasn't involved in the Maxwell Cullinan incident, so maybe he just had a little bit of an off on his own. Wortman in second now. Rizzo in first. Wortman second. Hefford third. Van Gool in fourth. Now, watch Van Gool. He's going to get the draft. He's trying to go there. He's trying to force his way through past Hefford. Van Gool. Oh, look at this. Look at Wortman. Wortman is looking so up beside Rizzo at the moment. Here we go. Hefford's taking it free wide and they're coming into the bus stop. Here we go again. Banker free. That was never going to work. Rizzo, Wortman, Hefford. Rizzo, Wortman, Hefford are off. Free wide in the bus stop. That was going to be not working there as well. So, oh no. Craig Jones has been off. Is this coming down? Did he try to avoid this stuff? Here is Jones. He's on the brakes. He's got nowhere to go. Oh, Hefford. Oh, Hefford sends him round. And unfortunately, Wortman got him in the mix as well. Hefford sent poor Craig Crawford round. And unfortunately, he just went round there. Oh, sorry, Craig Jones. Hefford and Jones. Well, that was eventful. Oh, Rizzo. I told you to keep an eye on him, didn't I? I said keep an eye on the front three. It's not going to always work. What is working is Vivek Van Gool going down into Lacombe for the final lap of the race. The final lap of this first race. And, well, I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely puffed out. Because it has been some absolute epic racing from these guys. The notification, Andy Maxwell has been involved in an incident. Here it is, Maxwell, Wright and Toon, Hefford and Ayres coming down into La Source. They are free wide. Maxwell sending out the inside. He tries to get involved with Wright. That's not going to work. What happened to Andy Maxwell? He didn't look like he was too badly damaged. Maybe it's just SDK just telling me that he's had a little bit of a ta-ta-ta. Craig Jones also in there as well. That's car number 29 is Jones. Oh no, Jones and 32. That's Cullinan. Never take out your teammate, as we've said already. And unfortunately for them guys, they go round. Right, we've got Van Gool still out in front. Coming round Blanchimont now, defending like absolute banshee. On the last lap of the race, Verbeek is on the left. Verbeek takes the inside line. He's got Van Gool now. Can Van Gool come at the bus stop? Can Main come up? Main's in third. Don't forget, Main has done an absolute stellar job this evening and is currently in third place. Absolutely amazing. Here comes Van Gool. And Vivek, last lap of the race, last corner around the bus stop we go. Van Gool goes in deep. Main's coming around the outside. Oh, contact. Hunt slips through like a sniper. He's just ninjaed his way through, but I think Vivek's going to get this. Vivek is going to get it. Hunt got second from Van Gool. Hunt got second from Van Gool. Barry, Wortman, Cullinan, Hansford, Ayres, Wright, Hefford, Littler, Maxwell, Crawford here. Look at this. Craig Jones. Craig Jones just got over Crawford in the bus stop and has got 15th place. Jacklett coming across the line in 16th. Alan Toon coming across the line in 17th place. Guys, this has been one heck of a night of racing so far, and we're only in 2 races. Absolutely incredible. Just got to wait for Martin Sampson now to come across the line. Unfortunately, I don't know if the commentator's curse didn't do him any favours, but he jumped in with us, did an interview, and now unfortunately was involved in a few incidents. Yeah, Darrell Wright, Martin Sampson incident there, so maybe that didn't quite do him any favours. Joining in the commentary booth, let's have a look why Martin's coming around. Let's see if we can go back that far. Not sure how the replay is going to work. There we go. There is Darrell Wright. Martin Sampson a little bit further up. He just goes in deeper than deep. It was absolutely incredible. Further back from him, Kellerman was involved in this next former section, and the Kellerman had a right in there, and Wright did as well. So it was all a little bit of a bit of argy-bargy as we see Martin Sampson coming across the line very slowly, bless him. Right, so here are the results of race 2. So we've got Vivek has come out in first place. So Roy Vivek in first. Hunt got Van Gool at the end and jumped Van Gool for second. And Van Gool was in third place. That was an absolutely epic battle. Main there in fourth did an absolute stellar job. Stayed out of trouble because there was a lot of it at one point with Rizzo and Hefford and that. Stayed out of trouble and Wortman and managed to sneak through into fourth place just by being clean. Barry is the leader of the AMs in fifth. Wortman in sixth. Cullinan in seventh. Hansford in eighth. Jamie Ayres there down in ninth place. Darrell Wright in 10th. Steve Hefford in 11th. Andy Littler in 12th. Andy Maxwell down in 13th place. Craig Jones in 14th. Craig Crawford 15th. Carl Jaggler in 16th. Alan Toon in 17th. Martin Sampson down in 18th place. Cesar Rizzo involved in the incident in the bus stop goes down in 19th. Kellerman in 20th. Newman 21st. Morris there in 22nd position. Let's see if we can bring you that incident with Rizzo again. Let's see if we can just try and have a look. I'm just looking for it. For where Rizzo was unfortunate enough involved in that incident with Hefford. Here we go. This is the one here. So Rizzo's on the left. Wortman there, Hefford. Coming down Blanchimont we go. There's Rizzo. Oh, 3 wide with Wortman and Hefford. That was just unfortunate there. Never going to work for Cesar Rizzo. Right, guys, we are going to be back shortly. I've just got to chase sessions over. Much love to you. Catch you on the other side. Right, we are back now. We've got about 6 minutes left of a warm-up. Let's see if we can get somebody else into the booth to have a quick chat. Let's see if I can get in Steve Hefford. I wonder if I can. I don't want to just pull him in because obviously it's never good when that happens. Let's see if I can tag Steve Hefford. Do you fancy a quick chat, my dear? Let's see if Steve Hefford will come and join us for these last 6 minutes. Let's see if we can just get in there and see what happens. He might be off away from his desk. Let's see if we're going to have Steve Hansford maybe come and join us as well. Let's see if we can get these guys in the booth. And have a quick chat with these epic. I'll tell you what, it's been absolutely like gladiatorish tonight. It's been absolutely insane. Great racing. Drop a like and subscribe. Yep, don't forget as well, drop a like, subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Absolutely amazing. If you are around Mr. Charles Kellerman and fancy jumping into the booth with me, come and join me for the last 5 minutes. Have a quick chat for 5 minutes of racing. Was involved in some very interesting racing in race 2. So if Charles, if you're around and you fancy coming to have a chat with me, jump in the booth and we can have a conversation about your race 2. Very eventful. But let's see if we can get somebody else in. That would be absolutely incredible for us tonight. Normally I would just grab somebody and pull them in, but these guys are concentrating. Don't want to just grab somebody and say, "Come and join me." Never good. But let's see. Maybe we'll try and pull somebody in. Should we just pull somebody in, chat? What do you think? Just grab somebody, anyone. Got about Kellerman. Unfortunately, Charles Kellerman is going out on track. We can't grab him. We've got about 4 minutes remaining. Maybe we might have to leave this one. I think some of these drivers are out away from their rigs, and maybe we might have to catch some a little bit later when we do some interviews later on with some winners and losers. Roy Vivek there in first, done an absolute stellar job in race 2. Hunt in second, Van Gaal in third place. Yes, so Elise Main, we're just seeing Elise Main go out of the pits currently for the last 3 minutes of warm up. Good old Elise Main did a stellar job there, 4th place in the last race. So Main was not afraid of staying out the action and managing to basically keep it on the track and finished in 4th, which was absolutely stellar as well. So good job for Elise Main in 4th place there. Absolutely amazing. But well, guys, there we go, race 3. Absolutely. Well, do you know what? The first 2 races have been just breathless. They've just literally been breathless. And come on, guys, stay and watch, because this has just been absolutely epic racing. We've had like banks of 3 in the first race. We've had some incidents in the second race. We've got Toon and Maxwell and Jackalit at the bus stop there. Hefford, Jones and Cullinan. Never take out your teammates. And unfortunately, Jones and Cullinan had a coming together from Results Clothing iRacing team, and they were unfortunately involved. This gentleman here was involved in the incident. So yeah, never good when you take out your teammate. We don't like taking out your teammate, and unfortunately for these guys, they did Roy Vivek take out his teammate in the first race over Martin Sampson, as we had a chat with Martin earlier on about it in the middle between race 1 and race 2. Martin there, just asking who took me out, and Roy Vivek somehow sheepishly turned round and was like, it was me. So poor Martin Sampson got taken out by his teammate. So yeah, that's not good. Don't get taken out by your teammate. Ralph Cullinan in that one with Jones as well, both guys from the same team. So currently, if you're wondering why the track map is completely empty, it's because nobody's gone around and completed a lap yet. So they won't show up on the track map, as they don't for me. But we've got about 50 seconds now left of this warm-up before we go into race 3. And well, what can you say? What can you say? The only weirdest thing about this setup is we're obviously on the endurance pits, and we see Barney, the flag bearer, wave frantically there, but the finishing line is there. Currently, as you can see on screen, coming with Ralph Cullinan coming down the start-finish straight. That's where the start-finish line was. And if Barney, the flag bearer, is waving frantically about now, there he is on the left-hand side. You would have thought the start-finish line would have been there, but it's not. It's a little bit of a weird one. They're using the endurance pits. We're using the endurance exit. The guys finished the race on the normal start-finish straight, but started on the back straight, on the endurance start. So, yeah, a little bit of a weird one for me. I would have thought that the flag, the end of the race would have been at the end of where the start-finish straight is down the hill. But let's bring you the grid for race 3. Let's clear the screen off. I don't want to see all the other gumph that goes with it. Barry out in front, Cullinan in second, Main in third, Hefford in fourth, Ayres in fifth, Hunt in sixth, Van Gool in seventh, Vivek in eighth. Rizzo there in ninth, Wortman in 10th, Maxwell in 11th place, Hansford in 12th, Darrell Wright in 13th, Jacklett 14th, Sampson 15th, Littler down in 17th place with Kellerman next to him. Littler in 16th, Kellerman in 17th, Jones in 18th, Crawford in 20th, Morris in 19th, Toon in 21st, Newman down at the back of the grid. So be prepared. Here comes race 3. There's the current leaders of each series, guys, the Pro and the AMs. As I frantically turn my notes page over, that I'm writing all my notes down because there's so much going on. It's been, absolutely epic. But here we go. Green really ready. And we're away. Barry got a little bit of a slow start coming off the line. That allowed Cullinan to close right up with Main in third. Hefford in fourth place. Up through El Rouge and Radion for the first time in race 3. And everybody, touch wood, makes it round there cleanly at the moment as we're going down now. Here is where all the action happens. Here's where my chopper cam is going to come in helpful, because we've got Hefford and Ayres side by side. We've got Cullinan and Barry side by side. We've got Hunt, Van Gool and Rizzo. 3 wide. Coming down into Lacoon now. Here we go with these guys up front. Cullinan now on the outside. Barry on the inside. Main makes it through in third. Does Hefford in fourth. Hefford looking at trying to come up the inside. Sends it up the inside of Main. Van Gool trying to send it up the inside of Rizzo and gets the job done. There was contact further back. I heard that. Contact further back. And currently nobody has been off track. So here we go now. Ralph Cullinan leading us away with Mick Barry. Main in third. All over the back of with Hefford. All over the back of her. Ayres on the outside. Trying to send it too wide as they're coming round into Pouon now. There you go. Ayres, Hefford, Van Gool, Momo. Let's not have another team incident as we're running down into Fanier now. Van Gool is all out of shape. Van Gool is out of shape. Hunt tries to avoid him, but Van Gool there, massive slide on. Kept his foot in, kept the gas on, and managed to control the car. But I think the terminology of overjust would be an overjust. Hansford had an incident here. 57 in the middle. Is it coming round Pouon? Hansford and right. Oh, Newman on the brakes, trying to not get involved. And he did. He's now gone round Pete Newman. Hold your brakes, sir. Was it involved in the Hansford-Newman incident already? And unfortunately for them guys, that they are now at the back of the field is Pete Newman and Hansford, as they're leading down now into the bus stop for the first time. Barry on the left, Cullinan on the right, Main in the mix. And Barry's got in deep. Get back on track. Otherwise it's going to be a slowdown. That's allowed Cullinan through. That's allowed Ayres through. That's allowed Hefford through. That's allowed Main, Hunt, Rizzo, Van Gool. They're all going past. Poor Mick Barry who has now copped a slowdown here it was in the bus stop. And unfortunately for Mick Barry, that's put him down the order in 8th place. As we see these cars now come down through Eau Rouge and Radion. Ez beside Cullinan already. Dropping up down the base of the hill we go. These guys are going to be side by side. This has got to be accommodating, otherwise this is going to go wrong. Oh, Cullinan. Oh, Ez. Oh, Hefford makes the move as well. Steve Hefford gets the job done over Ralph Cullinan, has he? Cullinan's going to look at using Ez for a draft to draft his way past Hefford. Hefford is on the outside. Hefford's gone for a victory. He's going for that victory tonight. Hunt, Rizzo, all in the mix. There we go. Jacquelette's in there. Oh! Hefford blew up. Hefford blew up. Oh, no. Steve Hefford dropping down the order, literally, for the poor Momo driver. He's out. He's out. I can't find him. Where are you? You're out. Oh, no. Steve Hefford there dropped down the order, and unfortunately that put him in the pits. He blew up his engine. Hansford's been off again. Hansford is been off again. This is with car, I believe that's Toon in front. Car number 65. Let's have a look. Where is the Steve Hansford incident I want? As he comes up through Eau Rouge and Radion oh, he's a little bit slidey. He's a little bit slidey. It's Hansford, very slidey, and oh, nose deep into the barrier. Goes Steve Hansford now up front. We've got Ez is out currently in front. Cullinan in second. Got the ever racing, pouncing tiger, hidden dragon. That is Daniel Hunt in car number 7. Right up behind him as the guy's gone down into Blanchimont now. Here we go for this run down into Blanchimont on board with a JB Broadcasting chopper. Hunt now trying to take the inside line over Cullinan, is trying to bully him off. He has managed it so far. Is Hunt going to bully Ez? Hunt takes a little bit of a line. Here comes Rizzo. Side by side, Ez is defending that inside line. Cullinan is defending. Rizzo's on the brakes with Van Gaal now. Hunt, Rizzo. Oh, I don't even know which way to go. There's so much going on. Further back there. Oh, Jacquelette's gone round on the back of Morris with Kellerman. Oh, Jacquelette, Morris. Oh no, Kellerman in there as well. Carl Jacquelette has had a few rough races tonight. Not gonna lie, it's been tough for that man. Ez and Hunt are side by side coming down through Eau Rouge. Up they go. Up the hill, space left, much appreciated. Love there. Oh, look at a flying Cullinan. Got absolutely flying through Eau Rouge and Radion. And has now made the move. Van Gaal's made the move over Ez as well. Is Rizzo going to get the jump? Are we going to go 3 wide again? We are 3 wide again. Banks of 2. They look like a Man United defending there. 1 bank of 3, 1 bank of 2, and nobody's getting through. Apart from Ralph Cullinan and Pete Van Gaal. Van Gaal now through Lacombe. He's out leading us off now as Ralph Cullinan is in second place. Cullinan in second. Rizzo in third. Van Gaal out in front currently. But Hunt is in the mix there, as so is Maine. Maine has done such a stellar job of keeping the races clean. Like, her race has been, she's may have been involved in the mix, but her race has been absolutely spot on. Stayed out of trouble, benefiting, reaping the rewards, and she's in sixth place here currently at the moment. Now the leader of the AMS is Darryl Wright, but he's got another AM behind him in Mick Barry as these guys come round Pouhon. Barry there with an aerodynamic wing mirror on the left hand side, cutting through the air, giving a different line over the top of the MX5. All over the back of Wright. Here we go. This is Barry and Wright. This is for your AM battle. This is for your AM lead. This is for AM pride. This is just for the AMs overall. Mick Barry is trying to pressurize Darryl Wright to try and take that lead. Van Gaal, however, is trying to not get pressured by Ralph Cullinan, not get pressured by Rizzo, and not get pressured by the ever-charging Hunt. At the moment, it's not happening. Cullinan now takes the lead from Van Gaal. Is Van Gaal going to look at sending it out the inside? Here we go. We've seen this before. Rizzo on the out, 3 wide going into the bus stop. Oh, no. Rizzo goes round. Rizzo goes round. Main goes off and says, I'm not having a piece of that. I will take the slowdown. At least Main on the left-hand side completing that slowdown. See, I would take it off in La Source. I would take it off there. Literally, just take the inside line and brake. And get rid of the slowdown there. Rizzo, Sampson, Wortman all in this mix here. Maxwell is in there, car number 19. Andy Maxwell in green, optical red, 2 lots of optical blue. Further up from that, we've got Martin Sampson in optical blue. He's having a side-by-side battle with Rizzo. Going up through El Rouge and Radion. Is this going to stay clean? It is. Rizzo keeps it there. What's happening up front? Van Gaal and Hunt. Van Gaal and Hunt on board with a chopper. Hunt pulls out. Cullinan is closing out of Raider Knots. He's got the draft between his teeth. He's taking on Hunt. He said, I'm going to take on both of you. Here comes Ralph Cullinan. Ralph is in the lead briefly. Hunt on the trying to take it back, further back from him though. Sampson there didn't quite stay with Rizzo. Rizzo picked up the toe of Ayres and that allowed him to stay ahead of Martin Sampson. But Ralph Cullinan is doing an absolute stellar job currently on circuit. Is in first place. Hunt in second. Van Gaal in third. Oh, notification that Craig Jones has just had a crash. Oh no, Craig Jones. What has happened to you, sir? Oh, that must have been earlier on. It's already been done and dusted, that one. Craig Jones looking rather beaten already. See if I can go back up and have a look. I can't at the moment. Craig Jones literally just taking it round. He's like, well, forget it. If I'm going to go round on 3 wheels, I might as well do it properly. Rubbing Van Gaal and Cullinan. Cullinan is now down in third place. Daniel Hunt got the job done, and this is how it happened. Running round Pouon, coming into Fagnier. Van Gaal on the outside. Hunt now taking it round the outside of Fagnier. Goes in a little bit faster. Controls the MX5. Gets the job done there. Now Daniel Hunt is currently in the lead. Cullinan in second. Look at this. Van Gaal and Ez and Rizzo and Sampson. Everybody is in this mix, and is it going to go 3 wide again? I'm expecting it to be going 3 wide. Absolutely epic racing from these guys now. Van Gaal, Cullinan's trying to take the inside line. Rizzo's trying to follow through. Is Cullinan going to make it stick? Oh, around the bus stop. Ez has sent it out the inside. He's like, well, if you're going to go slow, I'm having some of that. Cullinan there manages to come out in third. I think just... You can see it on your timing tower. Everybody has been incredibly close together. Cullinan now has got Rizzo behind him. Ayres on the outside of him at the moment. There is the Cullinan-Ayres battle. Let's jump on board the chopper. Chopper, are you there? We are here coming down El Rouge and Radion. Oh, Rizzo's blinking. That's not going to help. That's not going to help at all. Is Rizzo going to try and take it too wide? He is up through El Rouge Radion. Cullinan's naturally quick. We've seen it before, and he stayed quick again. He's now chasing down Jamie Ayres. Sampson's chasing down Rizzo. See it there. Sampson and Rizzo have pulled out. Oh, look at this. Mike Wortman from Optical Blue at the back of this pack has got this opportunity if he really wanted to send it. Oh, he didn't, but Sampson did. Oh no, that's allowed Rizzo to come back through. Look at up front. Hunt and Van Gaal have swapped places. That was just a toe job down through Kemmel Straight. We go. Hunt and Van Gaal now. Oh, look at this. This is just absolutely epic racing. We go round behind the trees. We go. We're picking up the cars on the other side. Flying through the tree line of Spa. Van Gaal now right behind Hunt, coming down into Pouon. Ayres is trying to get involved. Look at Ayres, he's in there. He's like, I want a piece of this. I want a piece of this. Mick Barry and Darryl Wright are having an absolute epic ding-dong further back in Pouon as well. Wright has run wide. That's allowed Barry to come through. Here comes the leaders of the AMs. Barry on the right, 675. Wright in the middle, 84. That's Barry into the lead of the AMs now category in this race. Back up front, Hunt, Van Gaal, Ayres, Cullen and Rizzo. 4 cars, 5, 6, 7 cars in the mix. And any one of them, knowing the draft, could be out in front. And I've got, this is going to be a Blanchimont run with Van Gaal and Hunt. Ayres now towing Hunt now here. Look at this, how strong this draft is. This is just absolutely incredible. Hunt goes through. Jones has been involved in another incident. We'll have a look back at that in a minute. Craig Jones down in 19th place. There's been another one as well. 16, Morrison. I believe that's going to be Morris there. Is that Littler? Morris and Littler have had it coming together. Van Gaal has taken back the lead from Hunt. Hunt's trying to come back on the inside. Rizzo's is in the mix for Ayres. Oh, Hunt gets bent out of shape. This is going to be the final lap of the race. When they come down the hill, taking Barney the flag bearer's job. Here we go now. Van Gaal out in the lead. I'm not quite sure that's where you really want to be on the last lap of the race at Spa. With the draft being so as it is, it's so long. And so, the draft is so fast. There's Barney there, flag bearing. Van Gaal, I don't know if I want to be where you are. I've got to be honest, I think I would rather be where Rizzo is. Rizzo now in the black, the Italian stallion taking out the outside of Ayres. That is Craig Jones in front of us, and he's on 3 wheels. Oh no, 4 wide. Cullinan, Rizzo, Ayres, Van Gaal, Jones, big pile up! Massive pile up there! Massive! Cullinan, Ayres, Van Gaal, Rizzo, all involved. Absolute huge. Absolutely huge. I want Rizzo's crash. Stop moving. No! Where is it? Look at that! 4 cars all involved. Rizzo, Van Gaal, Ayres, Jones. Not Jones, Cullinan. Absolute madness. Last lap of the race. Absolute chaos. At Spa on the back straight. But currently, Daniel Hunt, all the while, is out in front. There is Littler, Cullinan, Jones, Van Gaal, Rizzo, Hefford, Jacklett, Hansford, all in the pits. Hunt has got the opportunity to take his first victory this evening after taking 2nd place in the last race. I think this is going to be Hunt. Who's going to join him? Is it going to be Vivek? Is it going to be Sampson? Is it going to be Maxwell? Maxwell looking at taking his 3 wide. Optical blues, optical greens are on the same team. Just the colour is the different. Oh, Maxwell 19. Vivek 14. Sampson 18. Waltman 419. Coming into the bus stop now. Maxwell goes around the outside. He's going to take 2nd. Sampson is going to take 3rd. Vivek lost out. Vivek lost out in the bus stop. Oh. No, this is the last lap. They got round. We got 1 more. Oh, no. I thought that was the final lap of the race. I'm pretty sure it was. Have they changed where the start-finishing line is all of a sudden? Sampson and Vivek now on this run down in today. Barney the flag bearer. Oh, Sampson gets it. Sampson gets it. Barry leads us in the AMs with Darryl Wright in 2nd. Newman in 8th. Kellerman 9th. Ayres in 10th. Crawford 11th. Toon there in 12th. And Main coming across the line in 13th place. That was, well, if you're not pleased, if you're not happy, at the fact that that was so much action going on there. What? Let's have another look at this incident here on board with the chopper. There's Rizzo, Cullinan, Van Gaal, Hunt. Look at that. Absolute chaos is the word there. Absolute chaos. We're just waiting for the results to come through, and then we'll bring you the results of race 3. That just, well, is insane madness racing. There's Kellerman just kind of limping. Is he still going? He is in 9th place. Not looking too tidy there, I've got to be honest. He hasn't in 9th. He has finished. Has Jones finished? Could Jones be the one? There we go. Craig Jones been limping around on 3 wheels. He goes across the line now. There you go. Race over. Let's bring you up the results. I don't really know what to say. Like, this racing tonight has just been insane. Daniel Hunt in 2nd. Maxwell got an absolute stellar 2nd there. Sampson got 3rd. That is absolutely incredible for them guys. Vivek in 4th. Wortman got 5th place. Barry in 6th. Darrell Wright in 7th. Pete Newman in 8th. Charles Kellerman 9th. Jamie Ayres in 10th. Craig Crawford in 11th. Alan Toon in 12th. Elise Main in 13th. Jason Morris is in 14th place. Pete Van Gaal 15th. Cesar Rizzo is 16th after that incident at the end. They're going into Lacombe. Cullinan down in 17th, also involved. Littler in 18th. Jones in 19th. Jacklett down in 20th, 4 laps down. Hepford 4 laps down. And Hansford there as well at the back of the grid. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, don't go anywhere. Give me a minute. We're going to swap sessions. Be right back. are back. And after 3 absolutely incredible races, we have got 4th. And I'm really excited about the 4th race. Okay, it's the last one of the evening. Are we going to have different winners for each race? Now, we had Daniel Hunt in race 3. We had Rizzo in race 2. And we have Vivek in the first race. Can we get 4 different winners from tonight racing? Please. As we can see Carl Jacklett going around. As you can see, the weather temperature, the time of the evening has dropped and is now getting slightly darker. Let's see if we can bring you up the weather. Right, so I'm just going to try and find my little weather bot. Here it is. Time on May the 15th, 2022 is 5:49 in the evening. Current temperature is 18 degrees centigrade. Track temperature is also 18 coming into the dark. Here we go. And for race 4, now as you see guys, this is just, well, this has been absolutely ludicrously great racing this evening. Like, I have not seen racing like this in an MX5 for a very long time. And I've covered a few leagues of MX5 and, you know, this is way up there with some of the top class racing there. As we got somebody who's jumped in the booth, Mr. Charles Kellerman. Welcome in. Hello,
evening, James.
How are you, sir?
Battered and bruised, but still going.
Well, to be fair, Charles, it's a good job you're not driving these for real, isn't it?
That's very true, very true. I'd be in hospital by now.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a pretty good evening so far for the team. We're welcoming Mick Wortman back in for the season. Hopefully he'll be here for a few more races if work doesn't get in the way. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. Doing okay.
Okay, I've got to be honest. But tell me what happened in race 1 in the bus stop. You went round.
Oh.
Tell me about it, because it looked quite dramatic.
Yeah, I really can't remember. I was round in race 1 and I think round in race 3 as well. No, race 2. So yeah, I really can't remember exactly what happened, but I think there was an incident with Peter Van Gool, I think in turn 1, and I think with a teammate was the second time. So unfortunately, these things happen, but you brush yourself off and you go again.
I've got to be honest. To try and catch all the action it's been a tough one this evening, and if you do get a chance, please watch it because it's been absolutely incredible. What is it like, just for people who's watching it back, or for everybody who's watching it now? What is it like being in a race that's so intense? Because at one point they were 4 wide, and we had 2 banks of 3. It was almost watching a football team defend a goal, Charles. It was incredible. Like. What's it like sitting in the middle of that? And, I know Martin Sampson said it was literally scary when we had an interview with him earlier on.
It is scary because particularly when you're coming off the long straight into a sharp turn, your normal braking points are not anymore your normal braking points, and you've got to brake early. You've got to be, aware of the car in front of you, the side of you, behind you. So it's pretty scary out there.
What do you do when you're in that situation? Do you just sit at your wheel, grip it tightly, and just pray that you make it through the corner coming up, and hoping that nobody comes up behind you?
If you could be in the chat rooms to hear us all whilst all this is unfolding, it's amazing. But you do grip. Well, I do anyway. I'm gripping on for dear life. I'm thinking, what do I do? Because you don't know what the. Sometimes when we're practicing, you've got, the same sort of people around you each time with your teammates and stuff. But, in the heat of the moment, when everybody wants that place, whether it's lap 1 or the final lap, everyone's just going for it hard. So, it's fun, but scary at the same time.
Yeah, I can imagine it's insanely scary. I know I would be scared, and I've got to be honest, I don't know how you guys do it, because tonight has just been intense. I'm sweating and I'm only in the chair commentating on it. You know what I mean? So, the fact that you're racing in it is absolutely incredible. Well, Charles, I will let you get back. You've got about a minute and 1 minute 15. I can just see you're coming out on track currently. With Jamie is right behind you. So enjoy yourself on that one, mate, and I'll catch you later on. I'll drop you back in your chat.
Thank you.
Right, well, that was Charles Kellerman, who basically is out on track and just giving us a little bit of a rundown on what it's like to be in the mix when you've got 2 banks of free. And it's not always easy, not going to lie. So, guys, don't forget, if you are watching this back, please sit and enjoy it, because it has been absolutely incredible. Also, as well, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, okay? Because, it's important. Don't forget, as well, that you can hit us up with a subscribe, with a turn on the bells for all those notifications. Don't forget, though, the biggest thing of everything, hit that thumbs up button. Thumbs up button makes a massive difference to us here and the conversation. So if you are in the community, if you're watching it back, let us know what your favourite track is going to be coming up this season. Now, Sebring and Interlagos are on the calendar, as well as, let's have a look at a few others. As he says, my screen just goes off, so I apologise about that. So we've got Okayama next, Sebring, Phillip Island, Brands Hatch, Interlagos, Watkins Glen and Daytona. Pick one of them. Excuse my screen going off in the middle. I'm not quite sure what actually happened as we're coming down to the last 13 seconds of practice. So let us know in the comment section, if you are watching it back, which race you fancy the most. As we can see there, Pete Van Gaal just decided to do a ceremoniously spin for us here on the broadcast. So thank you for that, Pete Van Gaal. But let us know your favourite track. Mine has got to be Sebring and Interlagos, not going to lie. Love a bit of both of them. Cannot wait for this. So it's definitely going to be a interesting run. Right, we'll just bring you up the grid from the end of practice. Here we go now. So Toon is on. Alan Toon on pole. Craig Crawford second. Jamie Ayres in third. Charles Kellerman in 4th place. Pete Newman in 5th. Darrell Wright 6th. Mick Barry 7th, Mike Waltman 8th, Roy Vivek in 9th, Martin Sampson 10th, Andy Maxwell is in 11th, Daniel Hunt in 12th, Elise Main in 13th, Jason Morris 14th, Pete Van Gaal 15th, Cesar Rizzo in 16th, Ralph Cullinan 17th, Andy Littler in 18th, Craig Jones in 19th, Carl Jacklett 20th, Steve Hefford 21st, and Steve Hansford there at the brings up the rear of the grid. So we're going to jump on board with Alan Toon. Now let's sort of see what race he can get from here. We're just waiting for Daniel Hunt to join us on the grid for race 3. But guys, if it's anything like the first 3 races, trust me, buckle in, get some popcorn. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are green for race 4 at Spa of the UK SimRacers MX5 League. And right about now, Alan Toon is still out in front with Ayres is alongside Crawford. Crawford lets him go. Newman, who's had a very quiet evening tonight, is in 3rd place currently as they're going down now the long Kemmel Straight. Ayres on the right, Toon on the left. Let's go up into the chopper. Here we go. Ayres now right there. Look at Ayres in the mix. He takes the 1st place. Newman in 2nd. Contact further back. That's Kellerman. Right's gone round. Nowhere for Kellerman to go. And then that's it. It's Kellerman, Wright, Jacklett, all involved. Let's start this off. Let's have a look what initially happened. Darrell Wright on the inside of a 3 wide. Takes it down into 2. Darrell Wright, Kellerman side by side. Wright goes round, and that is it, unfortunately. Charles Kellerman straight in there then. Carl Jacklett nowhere to go, unfortunately for him. Now out in front, Newman has got past Hunt. has got past Ayres. I will try and bring you that one when I can try and find it. There's been so much going on that it's all just disappearing up through the screen currently at the moment. Maxwell is in the mix there as well. He is currently 3 wide with Barry. Oh, and Main, car number 66, up 4 places already. Let's bring you the winners and losers so far. When my overlay decides that it wants to work properly, that would be absolutely amazing. There you go. There is the winners and losers of this 4th race. You can see Hunt up into 4th, 8 positions. Rizzo up 8. Newman up 4. Newman has got the bit between his teeth now, and he's like, nope, not letting it go. I am not giving it back to you. You are not getting this back, and I am going to take this victory. However, Jamie Ayres is like, no, you're not. Here we go, down now into the bus stop. Newman out in front, Ayres in second. I just got to wait for my overlay to work. That would be ideal. Here we go. Ayres and Newman now. There's contact behind. I heard that. I heard it. Is that Sampson? That's Sampson. Gone down the order. Craig Crawford. It looks like Martin Sampson been involved in an incident. There's Sampson. He goes past Van Gaal. Oh, he loses control. Whoa. That's car number 18. That's Craig Crawford. Optical red and optical blue just had a massive coming together. Oh, Martin Sampson there. Back live we go with Newman and Ayres. Coming down, that's Ayres out in front. He's just got Newman now. Oh, Ayres out of shape. Newman's trying to go back. He's trying to save it. He managed to save it there. Ayres and Newman side by side coming now round. Down on that run through. Down through Rivage. They go. Round Pouon, I'm sorry about the timings if it's all gone a little bit wrong. It's trying to catch up. Ayres now. Bear with, I think there's some issues over the broadcast. I think it's working now. There you go. Newman and Ayres out in front. We've got Wortman in the mix there. He's all over the back of Rizzo. Van Gaal, Barry and Cullinan. These guys up round Pouon they go. Down into Fagnier. This is Van Gaal, Cullinan and Barry. Newman currently leader of the pros, and Alan Toon doing a stellar job in 3rd place there in the AMS. He's leading Daniel Hunt. Absolutely incredible. But up front, you can see it now. Newman's gone back past Ayres again. Newman and Ayres now on this run down into the bus stop we go. Oh, I thought Ayres was going to push him. He didn't. He managed to make it through. We're all fine. Alan Toon still in 3rd place. Daniel Hunt closing him down. Toon, the injured gazelle. Daniel Hunt, the lion. Hunt's gone. He's trying to break the toe of Rizzo. He's made his one move. You can see all the cars flashing by there at the back. Van Gaal made an overtake earlier on with 2 people. Let's have a quick look at the Van Gaal overtake. Here's Van Gaal, Barry and Cullinan. Goes round Barry. This is on the run down. He's just gone round no name. And is he going to look at taking the inside of Cullinan? Oh, Van Gaal gets the job done over 1. Round the trees we go. Let's jump back live though. I want to see how this is working out here with Ayres and Newman, and Ayres has gone into front now, further back. Toon has been down into 4th with Hunt. Rizzo's trying to make him lose another position there, but Alan Toon doing an absolute stellar job in 4th place, current leader of the AMS. Rizzo looking at taking it out the inside. Now he's thought better about it, but he's now decided again he's going to... Oh, don't go for it, Rizzo. Oh, Kellerman and Wright have had an incident. Charles Kellerman, Wright and Jacqueline. Oh, Kellerman on the in. Oh, he closed the door on Wright. Charles Kellerman closed the door on Alan Wright, and there was nowhere for Wright to go. But back up front now, Alan Toon is down in 5th place with Wortman. 6th place. Wortman there behind him. And here comes Vivek as well. He wants a piece of Alan Toon. Toon's done, and I've got to be honest, Alan Toon has done an absolute stellar job this evening. Like, you know, involved in incidents earlier on through race 1, 2 and 3. And to be where he is now as the leading Pro-Am driver is absolutely incredible. And fair play, Alan Toon. You're doing a stellar job. Keep it on track, my man. Let them, if they are faster than you, go past. And I promise you, you will still come out victorious of your series. You're on lap 3. 2 now making their job hard for Vivek up front. Ayres and Newman coming down into the bus stop side by side. Newman on the right, 118. Ayres in 46, running down now. Ayres takes his line. Newman settles in behind him, takes a little bit of a tight line. Oh, let's have a look. Cesar Rizzo. Mike Wortman swapping backwards and forwards. Rizzo, unfortunately, is bouncing around a bit. Toon is down in 7th now. Unfortunately, lost a position to Roy Vivek. I'm going to guess it's coming into Blanchimont, into the bus stop. Here we go, Vivek there on the right-hand side. Toon just breaks. Vivek goes up the inside and gets the job done over Alan Toon. So well done to Roy Vivek now. Don't forget, guys, if you are here for the first time, subscribe, like, thumbs up, give it a bells, give it a ring, give it a ding, ding, ding. You're going to love it. And you're not going to be disappointed. Every Tuesday night, we're going to bring you MX5 action. And if it's anything like this week, guys, don't miss a single thing. As we see Newman now take back the lead from Ayres. Ayres slots in, trying to get the draft. Here we go now. Further back from that, we've got one of the Craig Jones trying to defend from Van Gaal. On board the chopper we go. Van Gaal's going up the inside of Hefford as well. Van Gaal is slicing through the field like a hot knife through butter. He's taking his opportunity and he's really pushing on. That's Van Gaal up 7 places into 8th. Steve Hefford up 12. Absolutely incredible. The top 6 are all up positions. All up positions. There is Vivek. He's now trying to close up to the back of Wortman. Rizzo is in there in 4th place. Hunt is in 3rd. He's got a little bit of a 2.5 behind. 3 in front to these guys. And this is Newman and Ayres now. Momo and Pure Sims leading us off. As we're coming down now through Fanier we go. We're going to go right, then we're going to go left. Oh, you want to get that car lined up there if you can a little bit earlier. Get it lined up straight, get on the accelerator, get on the throttle. Push it and away we go. Down through Blanchimont now for lap 4. Newman and Ayres has opened up a gap. Further down the field, we've got Craig Jones and Maxwell in this battle down Blanchimont. I'm keeping an eye on the front too. The gap is come down, but it's not come down significantly enough for me to worry about it too much. When it drops down below about 2.7, which it is now, here we go. There's Ayres and Newman again, coming swapping for the first place. Newman on the left, Ayres on the right. The door's closed on Ayres. Newman went across him. Oh, unfortunate there for Ayres. He just didn't get it done. Wortman, however, looks at trying to get up the inside of Rizzo now. Wortman here involved in this one. Van Gaal has kept his position from Hefford. Maxwell managed to keep the guys from Results Clothing iRacing behind him. He's gone to the right-hand side to hug that inside line, but Cullinan and Jones, they'll just go around the out. They'll just take the outside line. You may have got it this time. But are you going to get it through El Rouge and Radion? Who's going to know? We jump back up front now. We're going to go back on board with our fabulous chopper up in the air. Newman now with Ayres tucked up right behind him. Oh, the gap is closing. The gap is closing. 0.22, 0.2, 0.17, 16, 15, 11, 0.000. Down we go. That's Ayres getting the job done on Newman. What's happening here with Vivek and Wortman? Wortman just seems to be pushing Vivek along. That's Alan. That's Rizzo in front of us. Alan Toon still there in 7th. Still leading off the AMS category. Absolutely stellar job from him. Main's in the pits. Main is in the pits. Elise Main in the pits. Was that because of an earlier incident that we didn't catch? I'm looking back through. I can't see anything with her name on. No, I can't see anything with Elise's jump to the pits there. Let's have a look. No, just that's going to give me the trees, isn't it? Let's have a look there. No, that's a very bad view. Very bad view. I don't want to see that view. I want to see this view. Oh, that's not looking tidy from Elise Main. Not looking tidy at all. Unfortunately for her, up front now, Newman and Ayres is still leading. Let's give you a quick rundown of your top 10. Newman, Ayres, Hunt is there. He's trying to close up. We can see him now. Rizzo, Vivek, Wortman. They are our top 6. Then we got the leader of the AMS in Alan Toon doing a stellar job. Hepford, however, has got Van Gaal being, well, look at that. There's nothing. There's no gap there. You can't tell me it's 0.08 because there was nothing. Van Gaal in 9th and rounding out the top 10 is Craig Jones. Newman and Ayres still side by side. Oh, Van Gaal gets the job done on Hefford. In Blanchimont we go. It's going to be the final lap. Assistant Newman going to be taking the white flag. Have a look on the left-hand side of Barney, the flag bearer. See if he's waving. I feel like Mr. Chips and that geezer, that Irish guy from Catchphrase. He's waving. Let me know in the comment section if you know who that is, if you've watched it back, or if you know now, because I really do not. There's Barney, the flag bearer, waving frantically. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I'm sure it's Mr. Chips and that Irish guy. I can't think of his name. So let me know in the comment section if you do know who that is I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'm just chatting complete and utter gibbery dibbery duke. And here we go. Battle. Last lap of the race. Ayres on your left. Newman on the right. Here we go again. Ayres is looking at trying to get that job done. There is action further down. I want to follow this all the way through if we can. Ayres takes the lead back into Lacombe for the last lap of this race. Here is car number 14. That's Roy Vivek. Oh, contact with him and Rizzo. Oh, Rizzo's gone again. Yeah, let's get off Rizzo. That's never good. Vivek now, car number 14, trying to keep that position. Van Gaal managed to hold it there. Ralph Cullen and Craig Jones and Andy Maxwell. They've been at one point going, oh no! Cullinan trying to go around the outside. There's contact there. Maxwell and Cullinan. Maxwell tried to take it around the outside. Cullinan tried to take it around the outside of Maxwell, and there was just nowhere literally to go at all. And unfortunately for these guys, nothing given, nothing done. And all the while, look at this battle. Look at this battle as we head round Fagnes. Going round Paul Ferrer now for the final time this evening. And we've got Jamie Ayres leading from Pete Newman. This is going to give us already, guys, 4 separate winners of 4 races tonight. Absolutely incredible. The fact that we've got 4 separate winners from 4 races. Not one person's dominated. Can these guys make it through the bus stop, or is Daniel Hunt going to come through after this and take his second victory of the evening? Hunt on the inside now. Ayres on the right, coming into Blanchimont. Into the bus stop we go. Newman runs in a little bit wide. Ayres goes to go up the inside. There's contact there. They've got to go round the corner. They've got to go round the source this time. And if they don't make it round the source, well, this is how it's going to happen. Ayres now, is he going to look at sending out the inside? Surely he's not. Surely he's not. Surely he's not. Surely he's not. Oh, Newman goes in a little bit wide. Hunt goes in well wide. But I think it's going to be Newman's victory. I think it's going to be Newman's victory. Pete Newman wins race 4. Jamie Ayres second. Hunt third. Rizzo in third. Fourth. Vivek in fifth. Wortman sixth. Van Gaal seventh. Toon in eighth. Hefford in ninth. Toon the leader of the AMs. Ralph Cullinan now in 10th place. Craig Jones just gets it from Maxwell Littler there. Oh no. Oh no. Mick Barry, Carl Jacquelet, bus stop chicane, 2:11, that's Andy Littler. Oh. Okay, hold on. Carl Jacquelet up the inside of Barry. Oh, Barry was sliding. There was really nowhere to go. For Carl Jacquelet, Hansford and Wright also had to come together on the last lap of the race. Same scenario, isn't it? Oh, Hansford all on his own now this time. Kellerman's finished. Everybody's finished. Steve Hansford's finished. I have no words. I just don't really know what to say apart from more of the same, please, next week, because currently I am just in awe of what we've witnessed. Like tonight's racing has just been non-stop from start to finish, and yeah, here we go. Let's bring you up the results. So Pete Newman makes it 4 wins. No, let me get that right. 4 different winners of 4 different races. Jamie Ayres is in 2nd place. Daniel Hunt in 3rd. Rizzo up in the board on 4th place there. That was absolutely incredible. Vivek in 5th. Wortman in 6th. Van Gaal in 7th. Toon in 8th. Hefford in 9th. Cullinan in 10th, Craig Jones in 11th, Andy Maxwell down in 12th place. Andy Littler in 13th, Mick Barry 14th, Darrell Wright in 15th, Craig Crawford in 16th. Charles Kellerman, another tough race. Martin Sampson in 18th, Steve Hansford in 19th, Carl Jacquelet in 20th, Elise Main 21st. Jason Morris finishing down in 22nd, 6 laps down. Doesn't look like took the start. Don't forget, guys, next week we are at the famous Okayama circuit. Let's see if we've got anybody wanting to have a chat tonight, and see if we can have a little bit of a conversation, because we love a good conversation. So the booth, why not, right? Why wouldn't you want to come and have a chat to the commentator? Is you know, let's just send out. There you go. Anyone up for a chat, says the commentator to the boys in the UK Sim Racers, boys and ladies, I should say, well, in the UK Sim Racers League. So give me 2 secs, guys. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Right. Well. Maybe we won't have anyone in the booth for a chat this evening. But there you go. What can we do about that? We can't do a lot, unfortunately. Right, guys, here we go. This is the end of the race. There is the schedule. As you can see, next week we are at the famous Okayama. I love that race. I've been doing it in the Advanced Mazda. It's been absolutely incredible. Then we're at Sebring the following week, Phillip Island, Brands Hatch, Interlagos, Watkins Glen, and then rounding out the season at Daytona. Now, as I said, guys, if you are watching it back, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bells for notification, and don't forget as well, give it a big thumbs up, smash the button as hard as you can. Now, I believe I've just been joined in the booth by our very own Michael Wortman. Michael, how are you?
Hello.
How are you feeling, sir?
It was fun. I didn't die. Brought the car home every race. That's an important thing.
Now, in a race that was so full on as it has been tonight, how did you survive?
I mean, really, it's knowing who's around you, and when you got particular drivers that are going up against each other, they have a history. Sometimes all you gotta do is sit back and wait for them to get out of your way. Not saying that in a negative way, because it's unfortunate, and sometimes it's just the way it works out. It's racing, but sometimes you just gotta play it smart and not try to race for a position, because they're gonna end up handing it to you sometimes anyway.
Yeah, there was a lot of incidents tonight across all four races, but I will say there was four different winners this evening, so that's always good for everyone here in the league. To have four different winners, so we're not getting a runaway victor. We've got Okayama next week. What kind of like? I was going to ask what prep you're going to do, but judging by that, I guess it's not a track that you love.
I haven't raced in a while, and I just jumped on the track. It went public last night. I jumped on the track to do some laps, and I was not posting times comparable to where I thought I should be posting them, and then I was looking at my data, and I'm all over the place where I should be. And it's just there's a lot of work to get competitive over there for me.
Yeah, I've done a few officials this week. I'm not going to lie. Well, this week, I should say today. This is practically the only chance within the last 7 days I've had to do any racing. And Okayama, I do find tough. It's one of them tracks that you just kind of got to drive, haven't you? Especially that in section after the hairpin at the top of the straight. I always struggle there. I don't know how you. What if you had to pick a favourite part, Mike? What would you say was your favourite bit of that track?
Spa?
No, up at Okayama.
Okayama. I think probably the none of it part. That's really fun to go through.
All right. What about Spa then? What about Spa? What's your favorite part of Spa?
Oh crap! I love El Rouge. Just hammering through there in this little Miata, just hugs it, and you get the right line, and then you just carry the speed through there. Just fun little high G blast. It's probably my favorite part. I mean, I love the whole track really. I like driving fast and turning fast, so the track kind of suits me. Okayama's a lot of stop and go around the pylon type of stuff.
Yeah,
so that's probably where my weakness lies.
Yeah, it's going to be a different entity next week. Are you involved in the mix next week?
Yeah, I'll be next week, and then after that I fly out to do work. I'll be out for 3 weeks, and then I come back. And the day after I come back, I start a new position, which will have me occupied during race time. I'm over here, in the United States, so race time is like starts at about practice starts at noon, and races start at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday afternoon. For working people, it's a problem.
Yeah. So you're not going to be around then after next week for a while?
Unfortunately, not. I'm probably not going to be. I mean, I might be able to squeeze in one here and there, but I do. This isn't a work from home position. I do have to actually go show up on site. So I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to sneak a sim rig into my office and cut out for 3 hours and ignore phone calls. It's just not gonna work, and you got to pay bills. So
yeah, I know.
I got hardware I got to buy. I got to get a new video card. I got to get a direct drive wheel. I can't even think about being competitive with some of these guys.
Exactly. So if you then last question, I promise, and then I'll let you go. So we've got Okayama, Sebring, Phillip Island, Brands Hatch, Interlagos, Watkins Glen, and Daytona. If out of all of the Romanian races you would love to be able to make, what would it be?
Go through that list again one more time.
So you got Okayama, Sebring, Phillip
No.
Island, Brands Hatch, Interlagos, Watkins Glen, or Daytona.
Sebring or Phillips Island. Sebring or Phillips Island, one of those two.
Okay. Well, you got 2 weeks.
Probably Sebring. Probably Sebring.
Yeah, 2 weeks for Sebring, 3 weeks for Phillip Island. I'm a bit of Interlagos fan, I'm afraid. That would be the one that I would be looking at most. But Mike, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate helping out.
No worries. You take care, and enjoy, hopefully, your time away, and hope work goes okay for you. And congrats on a new position when you get back.
So I appreciate it. Have a good one.
And you, man, bye. Right, so that's Michael Wartman come and joined us this evening. Don't forget, guys, I will bring you up the schedule one last time. Red Bull Ring, we've done Suzuka down. Spa is finished. Okayama next, then Sebring, then Phillip Island, then Brands Hatch, Interlagos, Watkins Glen, and Daytona. So, guys, really, that's all there's left for me to say and bring you all the action. And I brought you everything. I have been James Parfitt. Hit me up with a follow at jparfitt12 on Twitter, or head over to jamesparfitt.co.uk to see all the times that I'm live and where I'm live and who I'm commentating on, from GT3s to MX5s to TCRs to P Cups. I cover it all. But guys, all that's left for me to say now is take care, have a safe week,